Namaste to the beautiful people here on planet Earth. How are you all doing? This is your golden healer, the master of light. Today we are just vibrating high right in this moment. So stay with me. Today we come to this self-realization, guys, is that heaven and hell, it's all within us. It's all about what we are thinking and what we are feeling. So now both of these are within. So we may dream about like we're gonna, all the good things that we do, we're gonna end up in heaven later, or all the bad things that we do, we're gonna end up in hell later in life when we die. But no, the ultimate truth is that while you live, you are experiencing both heaven and hell, the light and darkness. It's all right within. For example, if you are thinking if you are vibrating or thinking or focusing, putting your attention to loss of lower thoughts, lower current, thinking loss of bad thoughts, and you are just focusing on those thoughts and you are feeling it, or let's say that you are doing something that is not coming from your pure heart, it's gonna make you to live in hell within in yourself. Why? Because in the end of the day, you have to feel that guilty. You have to feel the shame. When you are mad at someone, you feel the hate. So whenever we basically, it's no separation. Even me, myself, as a master of light, can feel it. So now once we feel it, so now we can feel it. It's because of we done some wrongdoing things, what we should not be doing, what is not coming from our pure heart, like with good intention, what is not coming because we just react suddenly. And then we are feeling guilty, we are feeling shame, like you were thinking like, oh, I should not be doing it, but you done it. So what? Move on. Tomorrow you wake up and you try to better it. You try to better it and make sure that you apologize. Now, that is when you tap into heaven. When you do so, it's same with every aspects in your life. It's same with every level. It's same in every age. It's same with your words, actions, your thoughts. Listen carefully. Please share this video. So listen carefully. First of all, you have to think a lot about someone in your life, especially when it comes to your family members or maybe your lover. That is your closest relationship, right? So you are thinking something may happen to you or happening to you. You keep thinking lots of bad thoughts. Some people, they even wish the person to die. In their image, they can see the person dead because all they are wishing. So that is coming from the hate. So basically, when you are interacting with this kind of thoughts and mental behavior, those mental images that you carry within in yourself, creating lots of fire within in your body that gives you all of this anger. And now what's going on, hourly, you are living in hell within in yourself. So now I'm going to tell you how you can shift it, how you can just shift yourself to feel the heaven within. Like for me, for example, I love to spend lots of time alone. So now I always remain calm, and I am also, there are some time where I am not calm, because if I don't see that it is doing in a certain way that is right, that is coming from pure heart, we all have temper. If it's not coming from pure heart, pure good intention, you can react. And there are some people that don't focus on pure heart and good intention. They just are this way. I'm not going to say that they are born in their way, because something made them to who they are today. They must be having lots of blockages, lots of pain within themselves, and the unexpressed feelings. That's why they're the way that they are in their adulthood. So what can we do about all of this mess, guys? That's why I say that my last status was about heaven and hell, like how we are experiencing. Are you experiencing hell, or are you experiencing the heaven within in yourself today? So now let us just shift to heaven, because once we start to focus on love, once we forgive, it's hard to let go and forgive. Even if you tell yourself like, okay, I forgive this person because I want to find my inner peace right now. After a couple of days or weeks, you realize that, okay, it's not enough by saying it to yourself that you forgive. It's not enough sometimes. It's not. One of the most hardest butterfly that you can ever have is actually with your family members. Like, it sucks, but it is true. It is true. Either it's with your siblings, either it's with your parents, and there are so many things that we cannot let go of, especially what happens with our body. Many of us, we are vibrating low. We choose to live in hell with this body, through this body, even though we know we can ascend to heaven just by purifying our mind and body. That means that you purify your thoughts, you purify. The only way to purify it all is actually tune into with your heart. So what does that mean? Tuning into our heart? Yes, feel that love all over again. There are lots of adult people like you and me. We don't love ourselves properly. We just hating ourselves is because of maybe somehow we are hating our parents. Maybe somehow we are hating our forefathers. We are not in alignment at all. We may think that, or just because you love the beauty that you have, your appearance, or maybe you have lots of money and you just say, oh, I love myself, I have everything. But no, you're still not loving yourself. The moment you have this little amount of hate, that means that that hate is self-hate towards someone. It must be. You cannot hate someone else without hating yourself first. This is the ultimate fact. So now, the only way to love yourself all over again is to accept who you are, accept your body. Again, you are trying to own your experiences. And again, I'm going to remind you over and over again, we cannot own our experiences. Like, we cannot own our own body. Because if you really could own your own body, then you could stop aging. You could stop looking old and just having a, like, immortal life. Your soul is immortal. So the moment we know the truth and we come to the self-realization that we cannot change what is gone, okay, and stop worrying about what's coming. The moment that you have is now. Just breathe in this present moment. Even if I say that I forgive the person, somehow I am not forgiving because the anger, the sadness is still stuck in my body, which is not allowing me to open up my heart, because there are lots of shame and guilty. So now all of these are coming because of we are also blaming someone else because of what happened to us. But we are taking everything very personal. Why? Because we are thinking like we are our body, and this is not our fault, because we've been programmed since we've been keyed by saying, what is this? It's a nose, and that's you. This body is you. But we need to come to this self-realization where we can be one with the observer, the soul, the Atma, the chi itself, the life that is existing in this body. The body is mortal. You are the soul within this body, the spirit itself. So now the soul is immortal. So once you come to self-realization that you are not your body, you cannot own your experiences, all of this, whatever happened in your life, all of this, it's for your own soul evolution. Maybe you born so innocent, maybe you born so sweet-hearted, so pure-hearted that you don't understand. You are very soft-hearted. You don't understand the experiences of life. That's why God, the spirit choose to experience all of these so that you can become more smarter, so that you can keep breaking your heart until it opens, so that you can learn your lesson and become a very wise person. It's not what happened. It's all about now. Like, what kind of wisdom did you collect from all of these past experiences? Sometimes it's so hard to forgive all the people from the past experiences. It is hard. Or maybe in your present situation. it is the hardest task that we are into, like you and me, we all one. It's like if you look at someone like, oh, the person is having better than me. No, we are in this together. Everybody is experiencing. Life is full of experiences. So the moment you stop experiences, you may think, oh, when I die, that's when you get liberated. But the thing about life is that you're still gonna experience even after death, because you don't know what's coming. So guys, this is your Master of Light. Today we are just diving into the heaven and hell within us. So now I'm just explaining how it goes, and how I want you to understand what is hell and what is heaven within us. It's all about our thoughts and emotions and the actions and reactions that we have during day. And all of this either create heaven within us or hell within us. All of our relationships, experiences. But then, because of your mixed emotions, you may end up saying something, doing something which makes you to regret, which makes you to feel guilty, and all of these can create lots of build up emotions within you, which makes you to suffer a lot within in yourself. And then you suffer, you mental suffer, then it comes to your physical suffering, and then you forget that you are a spiritual person having human experience, spiritual spirit having human experience. So let us just take a deep breath for some moment, like I breathe, you are breathing, we are breathing all together. Most of us, we are not even aware of it, because we are too busy with our thoughts, thinking and repeating thoughts over and over again, and all of these emotions. So everybody wants to experience the heaven within them, but they don't change their behavior, they don't change their habits, they don't change their action. So if you don't change all of this, how can you be in heaven within in yourself? So next time when you start to react, ask yourself, is it gonna help me to stay in heaven within myself, or is it gonna take me so lower? Is it gonna take me lower to lower dimension within myself? And then you can start to speak, and then you can start to react and act. Right? And the greatest tool in order to experience heaven within us in a difficult situation where people are arguing, where you are feeling all this bunch of emotions, just leave. Leave the place. Go somewhere nice, peaceful, like nature itself. Drink a glass of water. I don't know, light up a candle and just smell it. Burn some sage. Go within. Take the time for yourself and analyze your thoughts, and understand that when you point on someone else, that person did me wrong and it is your fault, you are actually blaming it yourself. Many of us, we are so afraid to go within ourselves and really come to this self-realization that we are also faulty. We don't want to see it, because it's easier to just put the blame on someone else, and we don't want to see our own truth. And the moment you start to go within, that's when you activate your heart again. Pure heart, pure heart. What is pure heart really? Pure heart is who takes his or her fully responsibility is very responsible with his emotions, with her emotions, feelings, actions, reactions, and thoughts. So I want you to really go within in yourself and acknowledge yourself. I love to see myself. Like it's not always about they're the bad guy. You can be the bad guy as well. You are still in this human body. Nobody is perfect. So pure heart, it happens when your pure heart going to activate like an innocent kid when you start to recognize your own faults, recognize your own actions and reactions, because sometimes we can create our own blockages within us and we start to blame someone else because our blessing didn't arrive yet. Like that, it may be some person, maybe someone cast a spell on us, or maybe put some black magic or whatever. It's your own thoughts. In the end of the day, you are creating it for yourself. It's not nobody else. You are holding yourself. You are blocking yourself. It's not have to be about someone else, something else. You are your own hero. You are the master of your own reality. So why not take the responsibility that you need right now in this present moment and be like, you know what? Let me just activate my heart right now. I know that I'm pure-hearted. I know that I'm not perfect. Sometimes it's hard to love myself enough. Sometimes it's hard to let go. But now we collect all these puzzles together and we look deep into it so that I can rise high to the heaven within myself and shine like a white lotus flower with beautiful fragrance, because our human nature, it's very beautiful. So we are here to stay as pure as it possible, and pure heart is just simplicity. Simplicity means speaking your truth out. Don't go around and hurt other people. Know your own faults. Okay? Know your own faults. Have always good intention. It's needed. Sometimes we blame other people. Oh, because of that person, my heart is not pure, because I may act or react in certain way. That is why my heart is not pure today. And you are blocking your way. You are blocking your blessing just because you done something yesterday, something horrible that closed your heart from being pure. How come? Every day you wake up pure with a pure heart. So do the right thing today and now. Now you can be pure. The more you do, the more you be, the more you are it. And then the more you can share that heaven that you carry within in yourself, with the world, with the people around you. Sometimes some people, they're gonna come and knock on your door or poke on you. Just it's because universe sent them to you in order to see your own reaction. And if there's something that bothers you, that triggers you within, that makes you mad or sad or feel guilty or shame and hate and separation, maybe universe is sending signals through this kind of people so that you can go within and analyze what's going on inside of you, so that you can come out like the greatest version of yourself. Because if you're in the same circumstance for years, same environment with same people, and you think like, oh, it's hard to be good, it's hard to change myself, it's hard to activate my heart. No, it's not. It's not them. It's you who've been having a closed door. Even in that environment, God is not removing you from the same circumstance, from same environment, until the time comes that you realize this thing, that now is the time for change. I can shine just by being here. I can love, I can change my actions and reactions just by being here. I will show the people who I am deep inside. Then the softened heart appear. In everyday action, do something different daily. I want you to do something different, even if it's hard. Try with very little action, and then you're gonna get used to it. Then you may feel shame, you may feel guilty, like, well, I've been the rude guy that, or whatever it is, around these people for years. How can I be a nice guy suddenly? Like, they will think like it's fake. No. How is not what they think. It's all about what kind of energy signature you've been sending out of you. Entire Earth, entire Milky Galaxy can feel it. You are not alone. You have like so many of you around you. So it's not about, we are just so busy by thinking what other people may think about us, how they will feel. It's not them. It's all about you. For example, if you've been sad, if you've been an angry person all the time for years after years, and suddenly you change yourself for better, now you're vibrating on different level of frequency. Now you are in your pure heart zone. Now you can shine the light, right? And you can recharge everybody. You can inspire everybody that is around you. That you make them brave. by being a better example. This is what I'm pointing on, okay? So I hope this live helped you today. This is your Master of Light, Golden Healer. I'm just one of you. I'm just, learning, growing, helping, evolving every single day. Because it's like I'm in this life suddenly in this human form, and I have like bunch of people around me, and everybody's just living their life, right? But me, I'm just trying to understand myself for better. I'm just trying to understand myself and others, my emotions, my thoughts, my thinking, my experiences. What is this life for? Every little thing. I'm just analyzing every little thing so that I can be in heaven state within myself. Like, I'm just learning from everybody's relationship, even my relationship with people, my family members, my friends, every little relationship that I have, I'm just learning and growing with them, because I'm realizing more and more is that nobody is perfect. You can be lost with entire crowd and live a very suffering life, and be disloyal to yourself and others, and just be a rude person or sad person or angry person with full of shame and guilt and separation, like trying to escape the reality and just complaining all day. Or you can be the light instead. This I say I'm the brightest light on the sky. You can choose to be a healer. You can choose to be a hero. You can choose to be a hero of your reality. So the more you learn about yourself, the more you can learn about the experiences of life. The more you can let go, the more you can heal, because we all have gifts to share. And when I say gifts, you may think like a big thing, but remember, a big thing starts from small, tiny little things. So, and another tool that I can give you to shift your energy at any moment, any time, to higher frequency within in yourself is actually when you are grateful and satisfied. Every single day, in every situation, every day, I'm just grateful. I tell myself I'm satisfied for now. And when you run after things and you just in a game, in a competition, you keep running and you learn nothing. You don't become wise. You can just sit on your sofa at age 70 without any wisdom. It's better to collect all the wisdom from Earth's room before you leave planet Earth, because this body is aging. You have to let go of this body one day. So again, I'm having like infinite love here. Again, this is a good reminder to myself. Like, I'm having breathe right here, like because no matter how much you run, no matter whatever you run for, whatever you get, you will always have experiences that's gonna bring you down, that's gonna knock you down, that's gonna make you to suffer. No matter how much you run from happiness, no matter how much you run from suffering, you still gonna suffer. Why? Because you are not learning how to be happy in every experiences of life, and how to let go, how to not to try to own any kind of experiences of your life, because it's impermanent. I don't own my experiences. I don't own my body. I don't own nothing. All I own is my own soul. So I cannot be soulless. And the moment you are soulless is the moment when you are disconnected from the observer, which is your higher self. Your higher self is not attached to nothing or anything. It don't own anything. It's not trying to control any kind of reality or people. It don't. It just live. It's just living its life. Like it's wake up like, oh, what kind of experience am I about to have today? When I say experience, you may thinking, oh, lots of party and fun and all of this. No, I'm talking about daily life experiences. Either it's in your work, either it's just with yourself at day home, or with the people that you meet during day, your family members, whoever you talk to, mingle with. This is the experiences that I'm talking about. The relationships, the attachment that you have, the relationship with yourself, experience that you have within yourself. How are you feeling today? How are you? What kind of thoughts are you stuck with? What kind of emotions do you have? Are you feeling? What is bringing you down? What is bringing you up? Are you trying to run away? So that's why I'm here for you. Don't try to run away or escape. You're gonna come back. It's like a circle, okay? It's like a circle. Every time you try to run away, you keep running and running and running and running, and then what happened? You end up in same place, same damn place within in yourself. It is funny because I've been there. It is funny. Why? Because we are so dumb sometimes. We think that we can escape from our own thoughts, emotions, experiences, people. It's like especially when it comes to a loving relationship, like you have a partner and there is something that you dislike about her or him, and then you break up. You're like, oh, I'm just done with it, and then you move to someone new. God give you even more worst. So stop running away. Stop running away. I want you to sit with your emotions, sit with your thoughts, sit with the person, because it have its own gifts to give it to you. Really. Don't run, don't chase, just be with it. Just, what is it? Become its friend. Like, just be its friend. That's why, guys, I love to spend lots of time alone, because that's because I cannot go out, make friends. I cannot go out, meet my family members until I am in a heaven state within myself, until I'm in balance. Because this is what's happened. If you are not in heaven state, if you are not in balance within in yourself, and you still go out and meet them, something gonna come up that's gonna make you feel even more worse. It's like you are already living in hell within in yourself, and then universe gives you some kind of actions or reactions, and you come up with your actions and reaction, and you're just you both are in fire right now. And what's happening? You come back home with even more wounded, closed heart, and regrets, shame, and guilt. You may think that the only experience that you can have is actually with people. The experience that you are having, the worst and the best experience that you could ever have, is with your own mind, own emotions, your own soul. So bring everything in balance. And once you can become nothing and just accept yourself 100%, you just accept yourself 100%. You accept your body. You accept your experiences. You accept every little thing, and you retune. It's like retuning your heart, and you are in your heart space. You can be around 100 of your family members and still feel happy and just be satisfied, like humble. Just humble, like you're breathing and you're smiling, and their words, their actions, what they're thinking, you don't care about it at all. Why? Because you already reached to the neutral state within in yourself where you let go, accept, forgive, understand. Just you can just be, because you have them now. You have them now. That's why we have like an end to this experience. Maybe that's why the death of body exists. Some people, this is what's happened. If you are not done in this lifetime with your human experience, with your learning and growing and evolving, mastering yourself, and reactivate your heart, and be that pure heart that you were born with, then you have to come back again and experiencing the same thing. It's like you may not remember your past life now, but sometimes you can get deja vu, like, hold on, I've been here, I've done it. This is what happens. So who wants to come back to planet Earth over and over again for centuries and still not be done with its own fight deep within? I think nobody. I'm done. Like this lifetime, whatever I'm experiencing, whatever I'm giving out to you all, it's all from my own experiences, my own understanding, because I am not just living my life. I am understanding my experiences, my life, myself, my heart, and whatever I have, I'm sharing it, because it's like you open up the camera, and you speak your heart out. Whatever you have in your mind and heart, the wisdom that you collect. This is what I am doing right now. And it's helping bunch of people, because the moment you live in a separation, is like, oh, we are not same. But you are forgetting that we are in same planet. We are experiencing exactly the same thing, but in different way. We are in this human body. There is no separation. I don't see a separation. It's like when I talk to you, you are in front of me right now. I am talking to you. I'm looking into your eyes. I look at your face. I see myself. It's like a mirror. So sometime when I lose my temper, and then, you know, from whatever we learn from early age, when we take rebirth here on planet Earth, either it's from your parents, siblings, the people around you, whatever you learn, because you watch them. When someone get mad, they say lots of things, bunch of things, and you watch them how they react and act. You got programmed by all of this. It exists within you, especially from your parents. So now you grow up, you're giving out the same thing. You are giving out the same thing. So now that you're giving out the same thing, guys, the best thing you can do, change it and watch how you acting, how you reacting, what you are saying. Because when I do it, I'm actually giving that anger to myself, and in the end of the day, I'm suffering on my nails. I am just understanding every single breath that I'm taking along my journey. I just love to analyze every little thing. It's so much more. So the person that I'm shouting at, the person I see that it's me, it's a mirror. So when I'm saying something, I'm actually saying it to myself. So when I remind myself of that ultimate truth, what happened, I stop. What would you love to tell yourself in the mirror? Say that instead. When you look at your face in the mirror, you see the same face. But then when there is no mirror, there is other people around you, you think that, oh, their face is not looking like my face, so it's someone else. So this is where the conclusion comes. Your mind make it to separation so you can do or say whatever you want to. It's not like this. See it as a mirror. We are all one. There is no separation. Same eyes, heart, skin, maybe the color is different, voice tone is different, but still same. Like the guitar is same. It may be tuned into G chord, D chord, I don't know, E minor. It's same guitar. So be conscious about it, okay? Okay, so I'm just doing good. So I'm getting more activated day by day. I need that time to just get everything together within myself till I can come out to nature of humanity. And along my journey, whatever I do in order to be in the state of heaven within myself, I'm sharing it to you as well. Maybe it helps. We are here for each other. Here you go. This is the love. Hope it activates your heart, makes you to think twice before you do anything else. And I love you. You are loved. Know that. You know where to find me. I am always here for you. I'm here. So thank you all for listening. This is your Master of Light. Stay blessed and ask yourself always where you are located deep within in yourself. Are you vibrating low into lower dimension, which is hell, or are you vibrating high, which is higher dimension we call heaven? It's all about your thoughts, feelings, actions, reactions, words. So I rather choose heaven because that is where the pure heart is, instead of having a closed heart. Why having a closed heart when we born with a wide open pure heart? This is who we are, this is who I am, this is who you are. So keep your heart always activated no matter what. Because you are pure heart. You are a pure heart. If you are manifesting like bunch of people that do you wrong, that doesn't mean that you have to close your heart. It's them. It's them. So you just need to be an example of pure heart with good intention to them, so that you can change your other parts, because we are all one heart. We need to keep our heart open. If our heart get closed, then it's like the entire earth going to be destroyed. We already lost like 60% of nature, because closed heart loves to destroy things, cutting down the trees, killing each other, bombs and fire, separation of religion, and so many causes. We are making it more worse day by day, but we are also making it more better day by day. So who are you really? Who are you really? Are you a creator or a destroyer? Are you an open heart, pure heart, or a closed heart with lots of fire of hell? Namaste. Thank you all for listening. This is your Master of Light. Please share this live. Make sure to share my live, because it may change someone's, makes them to think, it may help someone to reactivate their heart. Okay. And I'm also offering readings if you want to communicate with your guardians, because there are lots of people that is not receiving all the messages from the higher forces. That's why we have who we have. We have the healers, the shamans, the tarot readers, the mysticals. We have it here. So once you reconnect with them, it's easier for me to give you the guardians, because if you're not aware of them, then I can find those answers, those guardians for you, those messages, give those to you if you need it. And if you have any questions, I can give you the accurate answers. So I call it guardians reading or angel therapy and counseling. And I also do energy reading, like between partners, because sometimes we may end up with wrong partners and we wonder why is it like this, or sometimes we may think the right partner is wrong, which can be false. Maybe it's something going on within you, so we can find that out through energy reading as well. So you can see the reviews on my page, and I'm also sharing lots information how you can book it. It's through Messenger. And yeah, you are welcome anytime whenever you feel like to. So